to spend these few moments with all of you. Good night, my friends. This is a song called Take This Waltz.
Good morning, good morning. Yes, it's still morning here.
There's a shoulder where death comes to cry.
It's become truly a pleasure for me doing these videos as I start them. Every morning I wake up and I feel excited what I'm going to have a conversation with you guys today. This is what I feel. This is more like conversation between friends than anything more. Just conversation. Thank you. So, today, or this morning, we will, let's say, let's pick one. Who the hell did this to us? That's a title. So first we have to find out what has been done to us. Maybe nothing. Okay, I can live with this, but I really can't, because what I see around, it's not fun anymore. I mean, when you look deeper, it's never been fun. Being constantly greedy, being constantly in the fear of the wars, being constantly judged by others. So to start talking about, let's call it blame or guilt. Which one would you choose? Are we to be blamed, or we are guilty of? If you don't know what's transpiring around you, it can be by sheer ignorance, or just you as a being get born into the jail and you don't even know that you're into the jail. So you cannot blame yourself. You cannot feel guilty until the moment when somebody silly as I am and people like we are tell you there is a different way. Then the actual feeling of guilt becomes very, very relevant, and I experience this on a daily basis, talking with the people, or healing them, or showing them that they will not. Yeah, I'll do something first.
Take this waltz, take this waltz.
Sorry about this. Wow. Anyway, viruses starts popping out. Look at this, beautiful. Okay. Anyway, I'll still continue recording. Wow. Sure. You become guilty only in the process when you get a realization, or you learn from others or from your inner awakening that there has been something wrong on the planet. There has been something wrong within you, how you behave towards others, towards the planet. How easily you are giving your energy to pretty much everybody else, and you don't even say thank you to God for allowing you to have this energy here. So let's go this way. Look, you don't have to even have a single thought before you did not know, like the thought of blame or guilt. But right after the, let's say, this video, or right after you read a certain book that it enlightened you, or you heard a friend talking to you about how Swissindo exists, is there. So don't get upset when there are people really seeing a possibility of better life. Think about yourself. Think about why you actually reacting so negative in terms of there is idealistic world coming into the play. Yes, you've been materialistic. So what? You don't have to be anymore. So once when you realize that you don't have to be anymore, the guilt diminished. Like you take a responsibility on you, and right away this guilt becomes irrelevant. Responsibility is the key here. When you become responsible for the actions, even if you didn't know them before, are they good or are they bad? Now you know. So living in the guilt is, let's say, an old technique. A new technique of life is just accepting. You've been like this. So what? I mean, everybody was. Every single one of us was, let's call it guilty in the quote, of something. But continue stubbornly keeping the status quo based on your present state of owing stuff that you're afraid to losing them is really against a nature, is against a natural laws, is against God. So when you get it, being against nature is not always a good thing. The nature will let you live with this for a certain period of time. But eventually the time comes, this is a body same as ours. She will cleanse this. With your agreement or not, or with your help or not. Like we are part of the planetary body. We cannot pretend like we are the cancer presently. Humanity is the cancer of the planet Earth. So to cure the cancer, we don't have to kill the cancer against cells, or we can transmute them. Every single one of us who was ill and actually causing a big harm to the planet as a whole, we're becoming pretty much eradicated by our own choice. This is how we're treating cancer patients now in a medical profession. We just cut the things out. We, chemotherapy them to death. I mean, we infuse them with all kind of implants, nanotechnology, everything, just because we don't tell them they can actually change individually to cure this cancer. So it's the same thing on the global scale. Once when you realize that we were the cancer of Earth, the cure becomes very, very viable, very possible. It becomes so clear to everybody of us that we, as soon as we heal ourselves as the one single cell of this big body, it becomes transparent to other sick cells around us that they can get better. They want to vibrate on your frequency, They want to be healthy, they want to be without the fear, they want to be without the guilt. So this is what we're leading towards, not to eradicate a cancer off the planetary body as a normal, let's call it in the quotes, normal approach of this present healers, doctors is. No, we have to transmute every single cell by opening our consciousness first, that it's possible. Second, we found a problem, let's go to the solution. We found the cause of our cancerogenic cells, so the circumstances or the effects will diminish when we realize what was the cause. Let's apply this on every single aspect of our life, everything. Once when you become whole or cured or healthy, what do you think was happening with the people around you? Absolutely the same, because we vibrate one to each other, one into each other. We vibrate with, you know, a common goal to actually be healthy all the time. Not just be healthy when you take a couple of drugs and go in the hospital and they cut you a piece of you and they say, okay, you only have 5 years of living or 3 or whatever. No. Once when you realize that you're healthy by yourself, you know what your lifespan extends to infinity. Basically, you become ascended. It looks stupid. It sounds very silly that this is so simple, but it is. Becoming healthy and whole, you ascended, meaning you transpired the death. Okay, so that as such exists only in the sick society, only in the sick people, only in the sick and afraid mind. In the free mind, in the mind of Christ, in the mind of Mother, Father, when you know that you are whole, like whole, the whole is holy. This is how I see it. So holy, for me, it's a beautiful thing. Being holy is our prerogative. We have to learn how to be holy. Okay? Ciao, my friend.